Columbia, I'm meteorologist Greg Armbrecht.
This report is brought to you by Fred Anderson Toyota of Columbia.
Fred Anderson Toyota of Columbia is your pre-owned and certified one-stop shop.
Over 700 vehicles, every make and model to choose, all on sale.
Plus buy certified with special financing rates and a 100,000-mile warranty, plus our family plan.
Fred Anderson Toyota of Columbia.
Uncle Dan?
Mom? Dad?
If you store your guns properly, so not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside. Safer when walking home.
Safer when my friends come over. As your neighbor, I'll feel safer.
As a school teacher, I'll feel safer.
We'll all feel safer.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. If you own a gun, you have a full-time responsibility. When you aren't using it, be sure it can't get into the hands of curious children, troubled teenagers, a thief, or anyone else who might misuse it. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org. This message brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, and the Ad Council.
Hey, Tiger fan, this one's just for you. But Gamecocks are welcome to troll Clemson Sports Talk, weeknights at 6 on Fox Sports Radio 1400.
Radio. What's good? What? This is The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Broadcasting live from Los Angeles.
We'd just like to say thank you. The response has been overwhelming. It's been amazing, and people don't say that enough in our business.
And we're back now.
Gentlemen, don't be that guy in the room with a long, sloppy-looking untucked shirt. Untucked shirts made to fall at the perfect length. Go to untuckit.com. See for yourself why GQ called them perfection. Use the code COLIN for 20% off all purchases. Untuckit.com. So Antonio Brown of the Steelers, Sam Farmer, LA Times, Joel Klatt. Good to have you in on a shortened Tuesday show where we moved off TV for the last hour, and Speak for Yourself is on later. And we will have more celebrations. I always think that celebration thing in the NFL is so stupid. Like you can do a million celebrations, and they're like, well, there's not enough celebrations. It's like, oh my God, college and high school don't let you celebrate. NFL gives you. I always run that video. It's like 2 minutes long where I show all these celebrations. None of them were penalties. It's like saying if I let my kids have ice cream every day, but if I don't give them 2 bowls of ice cream, I'm restrictive. Like, the NFL's always allowed. I mean, I can remember as a kid, Billy White Shoes Johnson. NFL's always allowed players to spike the ball and be goofy and what they don't want, which is why all leagues have limitations on celebrations. They don't want it to become taunting. Taunting sometimes begets violence. Guys feel like they're being mocked in front of thousands of people. That's what you don't want. But it's funny, the NFL has this draconian approach. You do get the NBA does not allow you to sit for the anthem. NFL does. I mean, you can do more celebrating in the NFL, far more than you could do after a basket in the NBA. So, again, it's just people, narratives just live, and nobody ever says, timeout, that's not actually, true. You can celebrate in the NFL. You can sit for the anthem in the NFL. You can raise your fist at the NFL. You can call the commissioner evil in the NFL. It's all legal. Guys have all done that in the last 2 years. NBA, dress code. Can't sit for the anthem, can't do over celebrations after an individual basket. So, but the NBA is seen as player friendly and the NFL is seen as draconian. Now, what the NFL doesn't do is they don't give you guaranteed money, which I actually think in kind of a counterintuitive way would actually help owners. If you gave players more guaranteed money, certain limitations, more would retire early, which would be good for the player. And in the end, that player leaves, and you could have a younger labor force, which is less expensive. So if guys were like 28 and they're like, I've played for 7 years in the NFL, I'm retiring, I've got guaranteed money, guys would leave, roster spot open, cheap college kid. I mean, but that's why the NFL doesn't want guaranteed money, because that's why owners like salary caps, right? Because it limits what I have to pay for my labor. So, that's why baseball guy Robinson Cano can go to Seattle, 10-year deal, pay him $250 million. You can do that's now baseball's got advantages. They have so many games and such a volume of inventory. You can make people don't sell baseball teams unless, like, the sport wants them to sell a baseball team. Like, if you could own any league, what would it be? You could own any of them.
A league?
Like, you could own any sport. Any sport. What would the team be in what sport? Like, not a team. Like, what league would you want to own?
Are we going on money made or fun?
Well, just a business. I think you'd want to make money and you'd want to have fun. So obviously, it's.
I'd have to think about that.
Yeah.
It's not so easy because if I go with my heart, it doesn't match what would make the most money.
Yeah. I still contend MLS. MLS would be great. First of all, you can buy a team for virtually nothing. I mean, the price of the stock is going up, 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 up. You get an international audience because I can get some occasional international players. Soccer is growing in America, and it's the cheapest in and has a chance to double and quadruple in the next 10 years. I don't feel like – I feel like the NFL is a $90 stock, and this is just what it is. Like, I don't feel like the sport, the NFL, is massively growing domestically. In fact, I think it's probably slowly – it's like Amazon, Amazon.com. Like, Amazon is going to reach a point where they don't grow. The former place I used to work, I mean, they grew for 30 years and then cord cutting and overpaid for some rights, and then all of a sudden trees don't grow to the sky, and, you know, you just arc. I said this, when you do a radio show, you know, if you can do, let's say we do this show for 10 years. And then at 10 years, you get tired of me. I just get tired. And the show, like, hits an arc. And hopefully you ride that wave. And then just as it peaks, you're like, I'm out. I'm done with the show. You do different stuff. But, like, shows aren't great forever. Like, either you reinvent them massively, and it's the same with leagues. I think the NFL, as a league domestically, has hit its growth point. And I think you got a concussion issue. I think fantasy football was really, really hot. It had a period, 6 or 8 years, where it was wildly huge. And now I just think you have a lot of fantasy players. And no, fantasy's not going away, but I don't think you have this massive surge where what's fantasy to everybody's playing it. Now everybody knows what fantasy sports is, and the people that want to do it play it. The one thing I will say, we tend to bet football more than any other sport. And I think sports gambling is going to be legalized here in the next 5 years, and that could be your boost for all football, college and pro, because I still think college football's got some growth left. NBA right now, it could grow, but it's pretty hot. NBA right now is, I mean, you've got a bunch of stars, and they're mostly likable dudes, and they're increasingly moving to the right cities and kind of glamorous coastal places. And think how popular the NBA has been over the last 10 years. Like, right now, it's really, really popular. If you look at the money it's making more now by tenfold over what they made during MJ's era. The ratings are great. Think about right now in the NBA, most of your stars, like, they've still got like I mean, we don't even have Lonzo Ball and Ben Simmons yet. Like those guys are just coming into the league. Even LeBron's got 5 years left. Like, it's a healthy league. The NBA stars are young. I mean, Klay Thompson, baby. Steph Curry, young. Westbrook, long way to go. Paul George has another long contract. Kyrie Irving. I mean, if you look around, the Greek Freak, he's just emerging as a star. The NBA is a healthy league. They got stars, and they're all pretty young. Speaking of football, Eric Dickerson on our show tomorrow. You've been waiting for this since February 6th. Football season is finally here. DraftKings.com code HERD. They have a $100,000 contest this weekend, which if you picked the perfect lineup, I'm guessing that's hard, it would be $1 billion. The best part is with DraftKings has always been you got to draft a new team each week without any commitment. They have public contests with big cash prizes or private contests where you can compete against a group of your friends. Also has beginner and casual contests where you play against people of similar skill levels, which was, I thought when DraftKings came out, a lot of people were just intimidated because you were playing against really sophisticated fantasy football league players. Now they have 50-50 contests, casual contests, beginner contests. Go to DraftKings.com, code HERD, $100,000 up for prizes. See DraftKings.com for details. Eligibility restrictions may apply. NFL is Thursday. Begins in earnest.
Crazy.
Very crazy. That's New England, Kansas City. And as you learn from Hunch or Lunch, what was New England, an 8.5-point favorite?
Yeah, 8.5.
God, that's a big number over Andy Reid, a veteran quarterback, good defense. Tells you what Vegas thinks of New England, a loaded offensive machine right now. It's the Herd.
I depend on my car to run errands, get to work just like you go on vacation. So let me ask you this. If your car broke down today, can you afford the repairs? Okay, don't worry about that anymore. I have extended vehicle service protection from CarShield. Replacing your engine obviously is going to cost you thousands. Even a simple repair to a sensor, that could be $800. CarShield's affordable extended vehicle service protection saves you thousands for a covered repair. And they cover practically everything. You can have your favorite mechanic or dealership do the work, with CarShield getting the mechanic paid directly. You don't have to worry at all about being reimbursed. Get covered by CarShield today. You'll get the VIP treatment from CarShield's administrators, 24/7 roadside assistance, and a rental car while yours is in the shop. Call 800-CAR-6100 and then just mention the code HERD. Or visit carshield.com and use the code HERD to save 10%. carshield.com, code HERD. A deductible may apply.
Buying a business trip at Upside.com is not just a win, it's a triple win. They have the best available prices for flights, hotels, and rental cars, while rewarding you with a gift card to places like Amazon.com every time you buy a business trip. Their navigators instantly accessible, 24/7 on the Upside app. When you buy your next business trip at Upside.com, please use the code HERD. Get a minimum $100 gift card to Amazon.com. Upside.com. You deserve a better business trip. Minimum purchase required. See site for complete details.
Spare time is a beautiful thing, and there are pretty much infinite ways you can spend it. You can lay around the house, endlessly scroll through social media, but let me suggest another way to fill your free time. Make some money driving with Uber. It's the ultimate side hustle, because you earn when you want and show when you don't. And with Uber's Instant Pay, you just push a button and all the cash you've earned goes right to your account. So start driving with Uber today. Visit uber.com/drive now. That's uber.com/drive now.
Fox Sports Radio 1400 traffic.
Be sure to allow yourself some extra time to get where you're going. There's a wreck blocking Knox Abbott Drive at 12th Street, a collision on the 8700 block of Farrow Road, and a pair of disabled motorists to watch out for. One of them's on I-77 southbound near exit 3, the other I-20 westbound at Clemson Road. If you see something I've missed, the All-South Federal Credit Union traffic tip line's open at 343-1055. I'm Duff in the 560 WVOC AM Traffic Center, driven by Frank's Discount Tire, the home of Michelin tires.
This report is brought to you by Publix Supermarkets.
Hunger is a reality for so many families in our communities. Give them hope and help alleviate hunger by donating to Food for Sharing today at your local Publix, because giving even a little can make a big difference.
You can drastically reduce, maybe even get rid of your electricity bills right now. Hi, it's Gary David for South Coast Solar, a local company that can help you do just that. Call 803-254-0294 today to find out more. South Coast Solar, the only SunPower master dealer in the state. Only SunPower puts 30 years of solar innovation on your roof. Demand better solar. Ask for SunPower by South Coast Solar. Hey, sign up online right now at southcoastsolar.com and get $500 back for a referral or a free Gamecock tailgate spot for the season. Spots are limited. Hurry. First come, first served. South Coast Solar.
At Columbia Metropolitan Airport, easy is getting wherever you need to be with the convenience of leaving right from your hometown. So next time you need to get to Chicago or anywhere else in the world, check us first and fly with ease at CAE.
James from Metallica here. This is Lars. It's iHeart Radio.
Hey, we're Cedar. Stay connected with all our music through the iHeart Radio app.
Open up the free iHeart Radio app right now and type in your favorite artist name to make a custom station based on all their biggest hits.
Free! This is Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
We're Green Day.
All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
Download our free iHeart Radio app or listen online at iHeartRadio.com.
A message from Food Addicts in Recovery Anonymous.
I came to Food Addicts in Recovery Anonymous overweight and depressed. I was dieting, binging, stealing food, and lying about it for years.
For help, call 781-932-6300 or visit foodaddicts.org.
I knew I had a weight problem. I didn't know I was addicted to food. The FA program gave me a healthy body. I'm free from obsessing about my weight or food.
Call FA 781-932-6300 or visit us on our website at foodaddicts.org.
Unit 121 responding to possible carbon monoxide poisoning.
Carbon monoxide is an odorless, colorless, tasteless gas that kills more than 500 Americans every year. Never use generators, grills, camp stoves, or other gasoline or charcoal burning devices inside your home, basement, or garage, or near a window. If it's cold, stay with friends or family or in a shelter. To learn more, call 1-800-CDC-INFO.
Fox Sports Trending now.
Because of Hurricane Irma, the Miami Dolphins will not host the Buccaneers in Week 1 in South Florida of the National Football League. Now, the game still could be played this Sunday, but likely at a neutral site, or the other option that the NFL is trying to determine is if the teams could play on their bye week, which is Week 11. They both share the same bye week. That would be November 18th. But we do know this, that the game won't be played in Miami in South Florida between the Bucs and Dolphins. More news from the NFL as the Bengals have tapped Jeremy Hill as their starting running back for Sunday's opener against the Ravens. The Cardinals signed free agent guard Alex Boone. With TrueCar, you can find out what other people in your area paid for the same car you're looking for, new or used. Visit TrueCar to enjoy a more confident car buying experience. New York Times says Major League Baseball has determined the Red Sox stole signs from the Yankees using an Apple Watch. American Sloane Stephens on to the semifinals of the U.S. Open.
Your shot at a trip to our iHeart Radio Music Festival now. Text the keyword WIN to 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeart Radio info. Standard data and message rates apply. That's WIN to 200-200. It's time for Clemson Sports Talk with Lawton Swan.
Ready, set, just call me Swanee.